Hello guys, Hector here and welcome to Crazy Food. This is what the module looked like to begin with, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is not what the module is going to look like in a second. So, if you come out of it, you'll open and close. The screen will flash. If you click the button, begin the first 5 stages. Just to clarify, the button is the moon up here. The screen will flash a list of food items belonging to a current stage. One of the items has been swapped with an item from another stage, so here. So, for example, it might show this list, but instead of curry, it would show kumquat. We have to find what list is referring to by seeing where the other ones are from and in the correct quantity, and then type down the position of the one that was changed. So, in the example I gave, we would put, what would we put? Well, we take the first 2 digits here, so that'll be 08, and then we index into this row using the last digit. So this would be 080, 081, 082, and 083. So if we swap curry and kumquat, it showed durian, kumquat, kale, cassava, we would type in 081, because that was the list that was changed. You must do this within 10 seconds, so you're going to be quite quick with it. Hopefully this goes well for this. I might do a first example, I might not talk as much, and I'll explain what I did afterwards. And we get a module. This is what the module looks like solved. So, as you can see there, what I was doing there was looking for one of the items which I assumed was in the list it was meant to be in. Of course, if I guessed wrong, then I would just pick something else, because if I picked wrong, then any of the other ones was in the right list. And then I had to remember which of these things I didn't see in that list. So there was one stage that I messed around a little bit in, which was this one, because I knew it was cacao, which we hadn't seen, but I indexed a bit wrong because I started from 1 here, but it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 3. So let's do another example. I do pay attention to the length of the lists. The length of the list will be 1 more than this. So that's how you can really see if you've picked the wrong one, is if it was 3 items long, but you picked this, which is only 2 items long. Actually, I might say it wrong. You didn't say this is 1 less than the amount of things in there. I might have sent it back to front the first time. Let's start. So we had a lot there. This list. I don't think we saw pair. Yeah. Vermicelli. This seems like the right list. I don't think we saw the first one. So yeah, if you might have seen on the first one there, I actually picked the wrong list to begin with. And I could immediately tell that I picked the wrong list because none of the other items lined up. So I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, the way you can tell is by if none of the other items line up, you pick the wrong list, basically. And I actually got this list again, as I already knew what was in this list. As soon as I saw something that didn't line up, which I think was this one, I really went, well, that's the one we're looking for. So that was Crazy Food. Just to explain it again, because I don't know if I explained it enough. Actually, before I say that, there's a specific thing for this one. It will say hold the meats. That's not like a special rule or anything. That is just literally what it's going to say. So, just to clarify again, find the list from the items that appear and find the one that has the right amount of items, because the number of items won't change. Just 2 of the items have been swapped in this list. Like I said, it could be Papalo here was swapped with Luohan Guo from here. And you have to type the index of the position that was changed using the first 2 digits to identify the list, and the last digit 0 up to the one less than the length of the list to identify what in that list has been swapped. Hopefully that makes sense. So that was Crazy Food. Hopefully the module makes more sense now. And I see you guys in the next tutorial. I'll see you later.